Brian Shortsleeve has announced he is running for governor, seeking the GOP nomination. And he joins us this morning to discuss his campaign. Mr. Shortsleeve, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Dan.
So the first question I have is, why do you want to be governor?
Well, Dan, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a Marine. I'm a businessman. I'm a father of 3 young boys. And I believe that we need a businessman in the corner office. Businessmen like me, we live in the real world. We have to balance our budgets. I know what it takes to create and grow jobs in Massachusetts. And under Governor Healey's failed policies, people are leaving the state. Businesses are leaving the state. We have an affordability crisis. We've got to get all that turned around.
Now, you say you want to bring common sense conservative leadership. What exactly does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you what Governor Shortsleeve would focus on, Dan. Number 1 would be cutting taxes for individuals and for businesses. Number 2 would be cutting fees, including all those state-mandated fees that you see on your utility bill every month. We need to make Massachusetts affordable again for families and for small businesses. Under Governor Moore Healey's failed policies, people are leaving the state, families are leaving the state, businesses are leaving the state. New business creation has dropped significantly. We've got to turn those things around. It starts with cutting taxes and cutting fees.
Now, a major issue for many communities here in the South Shore has been the MBTA Communities Act. It's something you said that you support repealing, correct?
I oppose the MBTA Communities Act, and I support repealing it. Everybody wants better housing. Everyone needs more housing. I have a plan for that, but I'll tell you the MBTA Communities Act is an example of administrative overreach. It's an example of a one-size-fits-all solution to a problem, and it does not address the local issues around infrastructure, around schools, around wastewater. And it's also become a real tool for the state government to do things like withhold dredging of harbors, I believe, in Marshfield. It's to withhold funding for suicide prevention in Middleborough, even for fire equipment grants. That's not what the state should be doing. The state should be using incentives, not sticks like that. So I believe it's just a classic example of administrative overreach and a one-size-fits-all approach, and it should be repealed.
Now, you also said you want to audit every state agency. What about the legislature? Would you support an audit of that as well?
Absolutely would, and I would encourage the Attorney General right now to focus on using her office to force the legislature to comply with the ballot question that required an audit. Spending is out of control in our state budget, Dan. Our state budget is up by more than 50% over 6 years. That's a completely unsustainable level of spending. In the past year alone, we've seen $4 billion of additional spending, and Governor Healey is chomping at the bit to raise new taxes. She proposed a candy tax. She proposed a prescription tax. She proposed a surcharge on your auto excise tax. She even proposed ending the charitable deduction. These are all really bad ideas that would make Massachusetts less affordable and continue to drive people out of the state. I believe we've got to get spending under control, and that starts with transparency. It starts with auditing the legislature, and it starts with going through every single line item in that $65 billion budget to make sure we're running the state as efficiently as we can.
Now, where can people go to learn more about your campaign?
Well, please join me. The website is www.brianshortsleeve.com. I'm on a mission to save Massachusetts and get us refocused, get our private sector growing again, get new business starts moving again, and make the state more affordable for families and businesses. So please join me.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan.